All right, Pokemon players, let's do this. We're going to try the standard Rotom deck. It's a little bit harder than the other decks when we were playing because the standard doesn't have Battle Compressor, which Battle Compressor is very nice when you're playing an expanded. So let's just do the standard. I always call it no energy, which I have energy in it, but it's very limited energy. I put energy in it because I have Zorark, and why waste the GX when you have one, right? So you might as well have a little bit of power with the Rotom. When people see Rotom, they're like, all right, these guys are going to be easy to beat. Oh, how many you got a Zorark on your bat? So we'll try not to make it too easy for them. Start out with the Zora. I don't like to have my Zora up front. Makes it a little vulnerable. But as long as it doesn't get knocked out first turn, we will be doing all right. Let's get that Zora out of here. Throw Rotom up front. Protect with a little bit of bursting balloons, which is always helpful because then it goes in the meta discard pile. I wish there was more cards like Bursting Balloon because I could just put them all over my Pokemon and they would go off the next turn, which would be a little bit faster in getting my Pokemon amped up. Rotom, if you have 9 or more Pokemon tool cards in your discard pile, ignore all energy from attack costs of this Pokemon's attack. Always nice. But we have to get those tool cards in our discard pile, which Zorark will help. Professor Sycamore helps in the standard since we do not have Battle Compressor. I like Battle Compressor. I wish there was more options like Battle Compressor and Bursting Balloons. Rotom decks would be very, very hard to beat. Let's put this down here. Let's put that on there. And let's draw again. Hopefully get a Sycamore. No, we did not. So we're gonna let's get rid of that and let's get rid of there's two because not necessarily that. Let's get rid of these float stones. That deck is very dangerous with float stone. All right, there goes Bursting Balloon. We'll see. I have 2 tool cards. Not the greatest to have only 2 tool cards when you're trying to get 9 tool cards in the discard pile. Isaiah is over here having a good time. What's up, buddy? This is live. There is no hiding things. It's all out in the air. So we will see, win or lose, what happens. Shorten my bench. He has Parallel City, which makes me only have 3 bench Pokemon, and any attacks to him from grass, fire, or water is reduced by 20. So that's not good. I have 2 Zygardes in my hand. If I do get Professor Sycamore, I will be losing the rest of my Zygardes. I only have 3 in this deck. Well, he's ready to go. But there are not too many. I guess I could do his GX, which, if I have fewer prize cards remaining, prevent all damage. So when he knocks him out, I can prevent all damage, use my Zygarde, and do 180 damage. But if I get a choice band, I can do 210, knock him out. We will see what happens in the next round. I'm not sure. Maybe he'll have a Guzma or something. I don't know. But at least I'll have another Zygarde to protect me. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. That takes care of that. Now I don't need that choice band because I have that. Plus I have the skateboard on too, which also would affect me. Put another tool card. You can't have two tool cards on your Pokemon. Let's really have to get rid of that Zygarde. Zorark. Let's get these Rotoms going. I know I got Professor Sycamore in here, so we will see if Oranguru can hook us up with some Sycamores. Still nothing. Wow. All right, let's GX. 180 damage and protect my Pokemon. All right, still no Sycamore. That's interesting. I have 6 tool cards, 3 more to go. I have Ultra Ball. By the next round, after this round, I will be able to have my Rotoms ready to go. Unfortunately, their weaknesses are, well, Dark. My Zorark will be able to knock him out. And his is very, I do not have Guzma in this deck, so that will not work out for me to Guzma him up or any kind of switch. I'll just have to hope that he attacks me and does not knock me out. Oh, there he goes, Guzma. All right. Well, he just made a fatal mistake. Guess who you're weak to, buddy? You're weak to him. I've already used my GX. I guess. Isaiah. Isaiah's tired, and he wants to be part of the game. He's like, hey, why are you guys not letting me participate in this? Come on, where is... All right, we got him charged up. Finally, we got him charged up. So we will use his weakness against him. Oh, that's what I forgot. See, I did the fatal mistake. I attacked when he is protected. I was just mentioning this in the last video about making sure you know what their GXs do. If you attack, they could be protected against your Pokemon. So he is going to do some damage to my Pokemon. More than likely, he's going to pump up his Ultra Necrozma with those Malamars on his bench and do 80 damage for every Psychic he discards. It's nap time for somebody. Not me. Isaiah's nap time. Oh. There's that Sycamore, a little bit late on the Sycamore. Sycamore really helps to get my Rotoms pumped up. It would be nice if his Psychic were weak to my Psychic, but unfortunately not today. So we are going to retreat, put our Rotom up, and we're going to need energy to retrieve this Rotom. So I'm going to have to find out a way to get some energy by discarding some of this stuff in my hand. All right, well, maybe next time I'll get an energy. Oh, I got the field blower. Or maybe they're just going to knock out my Rotom. That's always another way. It's another way to retreat for them to knock out your Pokemon. We will see. Well, at least he doesn't got a Guzma. Knocking out my Rotom's not that bad. Knocking out my Guzma is huge. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Psychic up. And all right, well, how many cards? I don't want to get under too many cards because then that can cause a lot of trouble too. All right, there's the energy. You got float stones, perfect. I'm going to retreat this one because I'm going to hit him with this one. Anytime any of his Pokemon have a weakness, you don't want to just hang them out there. Like at least those Malamars are weak to my Psychic, even though they're only 90 damage. But I like to have a Pokemon protected that has any of the other Pokemon's weaknesses, just in case. So we have ourselves a battle here. This Necrozma deck is very hard to go against, especially since he has those Malamars just sitting on the bench, loaded up. I do have the Frost Rotom, which is very helpful if he pumps off his Pokemon up with energy. It does 20 damage for every energy that his Pokemon has, and that is helpful. I do have Fighting Fury Belt, which is kind of helpful. I think Isaiah wants to watch his video. He's like, hey, what about my video? What about my video, huh? There's your video. Oh, watch your video while Dad makes this video. Please like and subscribe and help us out. He's pumping up his Pokemon, which is super helpful for me. If I'm going to use a Frost Rotom, I could get Ultra Ball. Oh. So we're going to have to improvise. See, I need to get that Rotom out of there. There we go. Retreat. Because we do not like a Rotom that can attack. All right, here we go. Down to one prize card. It appears that he does not have Guzma. He would have Guzma'd up the Zorark by now. I don't know why he's attacking with Malamar. He just gave up. Oh, there he goes. So there's Guzma, which is, that's okay. Let's see. He got rid of that energy. That's not helpful to put Frost Rotom up when he's getting rid of energy. Let's see. That's Ultra Ball. Let's get rid of those two. Does he got a special energy on him? Oh, no, he doesn't have a special energy on. If he has special energy on, I'll be able to knock off his special energy. But let's just use this Frost Rotom. The only reason I need to do that is because I want to use this choice band. The next turn, I can use that energy to retreat him. But we gotta do some damage. Yeah. That's game, guys. Really appreciate your time. It's the battle of playing a Rotom deck. They're not very strong Pokemon, but we did give them a battle. That was close. I mean, for a Rotom deck to go against this Ultra Necrozma deck fully loaded, to go down to one prize card, I would say that that's a pretty good battle, and that's a kind of a win for me. You know, just because you lose doesn't always mean that you didn't put up a good fight. I didn't get the chance to get my Rotoms built up the way I wanted. Really would have liked a Professor Sycamore right away. I have plenty of them in this deck. Don't know why they didn't show up using those Orangaroos, using Zorark. I should have got Professor Sycamore a lot faster. Well, let's try this one more time. Let's go one more round. Let's see what we can do on the same video. We're going to try it again. Why not? All right. Again with the Zora. Well, at least we got Rangaroo up there to protect Zora. I do not like to have Zora on the first attack. Got a Zorark in my hand. As long as they don't end me, I can get Zorark. And look what we have in our hand. We got Professor Sycamore. Very helpful to get rid of tool cards, get more tool cards, to get rid of more tool cards. And they get to draw another card, which is another tool card, which is another tool card. That is awesome. But I do not want to get rid of that Zorark. So I'm going to skip turn. Hopefully they did not do an N. Because right now I can get rid of 4 tool cards in one shot. Hopefully get an Ultra Ball with some more tool cards. Zorark to get rid of tool cards. And maybe in the second, third turn, we can have our Rotoms ready to go. And look at here, against Psychic. I get my Psychic Rotom going, which is nice. Let's get Zorark in there. Let's hit one of these tool cards because we might be able to get more tool cards to discard. There you go. More tool cards to discard. Beautiful. So we will put this here, that here, this here, this here. Get rid of those. And put energy on Zorark. Let's get some more cards. Floatstone. Retreat. Let's use his 130 and knock him out. There we go. And maybe he'll quit. Maybe that was his strongest Pokemon. Who knows? Let's see what he's got. We do have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tool cards in our discard pile. This is a much better match than the last one, but it can turn around. Let's see what he's got going on. He can pump up his Pokemon with him. That's 2 energy right away, plus another one. He's running a Necrozma. Let's see. That's not going to help his Psychic out. That's going to do nothing for him. Let's see. Let's put the energy there. Well, I guess waiting around a little bit, you know, made him quit. So, like I said, these Rotom decks, they can go either way. You know, it's really helpful to get that Professor Sycamore, my Zorark, and those Orangaroos right away. Those are huge in a standard deck. there's not a lot of things that are going to discard your tool cards. Please like, subscribe, and help me out. Maybe there's some stuff out there that I'm not familiar with that helps you guys out. I know Expanded, there's a ton of stuff. You know, I used Shaman. You know, there's all kinds of different item cards you can use, and those compressors are great when it comes to Rotom decks. I use Sylveon and get 3 compressors, in a deck, and that will be devastating the first turn if you can get those out. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Help me grow these videos and better myself.